What's going on, collectors? Today, we're diving into the captivating world of JND Studios with their masterpiece, the 1/3 scale Selina Kyle Catwoman hyperreal movie statue. Now, what really sets this piece apart is how it captures the essence of Selina Kyle, played by the talented Anne Hathaway in all of her enigmatic glory. So JND Studios has really outdone themselves here, recreating the iconic transformation from a cunning villain to an unlikely hero right before our eyes. Renowned artist Soyoung Lee, known for her exceptional work on JND's Wonder Woman statue, brings Selina Kyle to life with astonishing detail. From the striking resemblance of Anne Hathaway to the meticulously crafted Batman cowl, goggles, and handgun, every aspect is designed to perfection. So with 2 swappable arm variations, you can tailor Selina's pose to your liking, adding a dynamic touch to your display. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the portrait. So this is a hyper-realistic silicone skin, detailed, just representation of Anne Hathaway all the way, except it does feel a little more elongated when you're looking very close up. Obviously we have a bit more pop on some of the details like the mouth, the eyes, just so it stands out better from a distance. Let's get a closer look at these eyes. We've got brown eyes. They look a bit amber with light shined into them. Very glossy lips. The eyebrows probably could have been punched hair, but they're tattooed. It's close enough. We've got a nice rosacea. Her skin looks moist, so this silicone skin is definitely doing a great job. The ears and the nose look very biological. You can even see the texture on the ear back there. Definitely a nice set of some makeup. Got the lipstick. It's a bit shinier, just head on. Just wherever the lighting's pointing. We have dimples in the mouth. Some nice folding. The one downside to the silicone skin is that dust tends to really stick to it, and so it's hard to get off. You need a very specialized statue cleaning kit, brushes, light air dusting, and possibly a liquid base remover, but I haven't chanced on that yet, so I've only tried just a little bit of, just some air dusting and things of sort. But and I still have that little hair I noticed on the left eye. Whoops, should have gotten that, but oh well. We get most of the portrait here. I love how this, just close up, we have this hand-punched hair, and you can really see that when you're taking a closer look at it, that it's nice and set to where it holds pretty much her traditional hairstyles, things like that, so you don't have to worry about the hair getting too crazy, but it does need to be combed as well, so you need a good statue combing brush, just one that's, it just maybe an actual comb that's only for your statues, so you don't want to mix that up with your own hair combing just for the oils and whatnot. You want to keep the oils away from this statue. And so there's a couple of hairstyles you can do, but overall laying it out like this tends to be the most movie representation of what Selina Kyle's hairstyle looks like. So you can see how that light sheen on the skin texture really reflects so realistically. The eye color, even the eye color changes somewhat. Iris there as you adjust the different angles. A little bit of a darker brown obviously from far away. So that's a really awesome touch, and that's that glass that's just reflecting light slightly different. And also realistic to how eyes work. The glass eye thing is definitely a must for this kind of realism. All kinds of different shine and sheen throughout the whole statue. So we have the vast majority of it is a skin tight jumpsuit. So at first glance, this gives off a great illusion that this is some kind of mixed media leather outfit. However, this is totally sculpted. It's just a really great paint job, lots of different meticulous detail. The illusion is spot on. And I wouldn't expect anything less from JND Studios. They're well known for this level. It's hyper-realism all the way, not just the portrait, but the entire statue. Let's take another look at the core, the upper body, the hair. The one thing with JND statues is you do have to comb the hair every so often, so there's a little bit of maintenance involved. As long as you don't have it near some heavy airflow, lots of movement, you should be okay. So one thing that definitely stands out on the outfit is a very metallic style leather with texture, whereas the boots and the gloves have this very sparkly leather texture. It's even shinier, lots of folds, lots of details, even more detailed than the rest of the outfit. So the boots and the arms are killing it, whereas the rest of it is pretty awesome as well. Very kind of metal metallic looking. It's a tactical jumpsuit, a bit more similar to Batman compared to the other Catwoman. And this one is She Means Business, much more of the anti-heroine style. Very tactical belts. The hand assembles very easily onto it. Lots of the different folding. Mid, we have this seam on the boot themselves. The boots, they have this fantastic seam to them, along with the rest of the outfit. So nice little seam areas that are part of the actual fashion, not seams or where the statue was constructed. So we've got the zipper tab. This certainly moves, but the rest of it doesn't, so it's all sculpted after that. Still a really nice touch. Got the hair. Sorry I didn't wear gloves. Should have worn them. But you can also adjust the hair, put them behind the shoulder. My hands are very clean though, so no worries there. Let's see, we got, yeah, so the one thing is when you do adjust the hair, you do need to get a comb and comb it out a bit. So I have a dedicated comb, just didn't really include it in the video here. We have some, yeah, just a lot of different like striping going on, just stretchy, kind of elastic looking parts of the jumpsuit as well. Very awesome like upper torso anatomy going on, just got that back bend, hair just waterfalling down behind. Lots of different detail. Each fold had some meticulous attention. Here's another more exotic hairstyle you could go with. And I see a lot of this statue with the hair parted to one side in particular. So this is the one side parting. And here's the back of her neck with the hair lifted up. So definitely lots of movement. So let's take a look at some of the head accessories. So the one on the far right is definitely not an official head accessory. I was just curious. I took a big chance trying that out. It does fit and it was fairly safe to remove, no damage or anything like that. I'm not going to do that again though, but just wanted to show you that the mask actually does fit the portrait head very carefully. But yeah, the goggles are obviously the one that you're supposed to use on the face, and these fold back to look like cat ears, or you can fold them down and give her some tactical advantage. The actual screen portion of the goggles do remove technically, but I wouldn't recommend it. They are pretty fragile, so I'm putting them back on for good. So here's some more portrait footage of the statue. Got the Batman mask. It's kind of like a Batgirl slash Catwoman hybrid. You have some hair to a different side. A bit smoother. I've since got an automated Lazy Susan now, and this is much smaller, about a foot diameter. I have a 2-foot one now. So good stuff coming up. Some close-ups. So many different things to show here. I'm kind of trying a different experiment of showing multiple angles at once in the same shot. So let me know in the comments if you like this method or if I should just focus on widescreen one thing at a time. I think this is probably good for the raw footage stuff. Just can't get enough of how the light shines all over the bodysuit here. Got a close-up of the Batgirl. That's not supposed to be on there, but somebody had to capture it, so I'm probably the only video on YouTube with the mask on her face. You know, pretty wild chance, but the portrait is just fine. Just be very careful. Got a close-up of the goggles. Her tactical goggles are somewhat opaque. Got the chrome spikes to the weapon boots. And of course the Batman mask. Which is very strange. She's like got a deep fondness for Batman with that mask on. Just can't wait to see him again. Or it's almost like he's gone. She's just strangely reminiscing wearing it. Here's a close-up of those goggles. Got a little bit of some tactical gear around them. Different lights. All kinds of digital interfaces. Things of sort in the movie. And the eye sockets fit with them perfectly. They fold up as well. And this gives you the cat ears. So the much more complete Catwoman look. So here's a more graceful hairstyle, just swaying to the side. Now, I don't think these are officially designed to hang from her hand like this, but it's totally possible, and this is a third option for something to put in her hand, the goggles. And it looks really cool actually, so I would recommend this. Though, at certain angles you may see where the hand's kind of intended to hold the gun, so it may seem a little like flat inside there, as long as you don't see that. A bird's eye view, because why not? Let's just check this out. Should have wore gloves. Not the easiest shot to capture, but I wanted to get this angle. So here's some final touches. This is how you can hang the Batman mask in her hand. A little bit tricky, but there's like an indention that the thumb slips into, and then once you get it right, it should hold pretty secure. And all set. Another option is just laying the mask on the base, obviously keeping the accessories close by. I'm sure that's probably a common way of displaying this. It looks kind of cool on the ground as well, to be honest. It's all damaged and whatnot. And here's how her pistol is supported in the hand as well. The thumb, sometimes you have to really work with it to get it to be flush there. Make sure that pistol's right in place, but yeah, it's just the same deal. That thumb removes, and then the pistol. And actually, there's a whole different arm, so one for the pistol and then one for the mask. Of course, you could just be super deviant and have her holding the goggles and wearing the mask, and there you go. Something from one of those alternate multiverses, but what would her name be? So let's take a look at the base. So this is Gotham City, snowy, concrete, very urban. The snow is made of some kind of a sand material that mostly doesn't flake off, but a little bit will, so be mindful of how much you rub on here and whatnot. It's pretty secure for the most part though. Alright, and here's a rotation of the sides of the base. So the front says Dark Knight Rises, the rest of it's just all smooth. Nice little kind of this marbleized polish. And the Dark Knight Rises. So let's get a nice just full shot of these boots. Rotate them completely. So some other terms used to describe the materials in her outfit from this movie are going to be stretch leather, fox leather, spandex, lycra, blended fabrics, mesh inserts, specialized performance fabrics, reinforcements, padding perhaps, metallic and reflective finishes, sparkliness. But if you have any other terms to let me know specifically what this might be consisting of, feel free to let me know in the comments. I know there's a French word as well, lame. I hope I pronounced that somewhat correct. And we got those real deadly chrome spikes on the high heels. I can't remember if she actually poked and stabbed somebody with those, but I know she certainly did some blunt defense with them here and there, kind of held people against the wall. And we got the upper torso, once again. Little gander, great butt, good glute folding, got the breasts. Pretty smooth for the most part, so we're not seeing like, you know, nipples and stuff, but it's obviously a very tight suit, so that kind of makes sense. Got a lot of, it's almost like armored in a sense. So honestly, not a lot of criticisms for this one. It's overall a fantastic Catwoman statue. Any fans of just straight up Anne Hathaway would really enjoy it as well. But if you're into Batman, Dark Knight Rises, into tactical gear, kind of spy women, and if you can manage to acquire this JND statue, which is becoming harder to find, should be in business. Unfortunately, I've since sold this one, so I can't capture any additional footage. Had a great offer, I just needed the money, so let her go. But maybe someday again. Alright, well that should be it for Catwoman. Feel free to like and subscribe if you really enjoyed this video, and leave a comment, what you think, what you enjoyed, what could probably have been better as well. It's all welcome. But I have plenty more to come. Reviews, raw footage, unboxings. Feel free to leave other ideas as well. I'll probably do a tour video someday. I also have a couple of statues that are too hot for YouTube. I'll probably have them maybe on a Patreon. My main goal is to share the experience as much as possible. But until next time, thanks for watching.